Show you now when it's in traction. Yeah, when we're turning right, I'll just turn with a bit of vigor and you'll see what it does. It holds it and you'll feel what it's holding it.
Oh yeah, I felt it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's like
right now, are we on full traction off or just
so basically explaining it in like M3 M4 length.
Okay.
If you press one traction, if you just press the traction off button once, it goes into traction.
Right.
That's MDM basically.
Okay.
Yeah, well, so it puts the exhaust basically in it's in sport. The exhaust is in sport, but it's not in sport. The car itself is not in sport, so you'll get your pops and bangs. Yeah, well, but it's in traction.
It's in
traction, yeah. So the MDM. Then when you put it in sports plus traction off, that's the car in a slightly more advanced MDM mode.
Okay.
Then when you hold the traction off button, right, DSC off. That's now you,
And
the car, and God. That's really
basically you're on your own. Basically.
Yeah. So this is when you're able to do your burnout and make it smoky. You control the thing is, you see how I'm saying when you're inside, nah?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound
as loud as you're outside.
If you're outside. Because I usually ask him like, okay, so when we're driving and I'm in front of you, and like first I ask him, and I'm behind you, can you hear my car? It's like, yeah, like when you're downshifting, you hear the but it's not as loud as if like when you're out like in front of me.
Okay.
When you're in front of me, I know I hear the because really it's hitting me like straight.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just that thing with when you're inside. That's why I understand when homies decat their car.
Because inside there is no that, and I'm also not hearing. There's no sounds filtered into the car or anything like that.
Yeah, no, there's none.
Oh, okay. Because I know manufacturers nowadays are starting to, they do that a lot to enhance the sound of the car. And what's your favorite feature on this car?
Favorite feature?
Or what do you like about the car? Then put it like that.
What I like about the car, like honestly, and that's practically why I copped it, was the exhaust, bro. The exhaust, like if it came with a stock exhaust, I would have looked at this other orange, you know, that's this orange color.
Oh, yeah.
It's not secure orange, but it's some something
okay.
like that. I would have gotten that because it has a sunroof as well. Yeah, well.
Okay.
So I would have gotten the M Performance exhaust like as an extra.
But then I was like,
this one comes with it already. it has and that one was also, it was a shadow edition as well. So really, it was just didn't have the spoiler at the back.
At the back.
Yeah, but so this one I just saw like features of it. I'm like, okay, sharp. So you have the spoiler, which I want to add. You have the exhaust, which I want to add. Then I was just like, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And that one also had the LED lights. Like, dog, it was a tough decision. Eh? Like, yo, I had sleepless nights thinking about which one is it that you're gonna like
go for eventually.
Which one is it that you know you're gonna be happy with. I was just like, let me just get the thing.
And you have no regrets over here.
LED lights, bro. That's my only regret, though, because they just add another dimension to the car, bro. Like another dimension. So, but otherwise, I'm content, bro. I'm really content. Not that I'm used to it, but I'm just like, hey, remember, at the back of my head, I always remember that. And thing is, my boy Ranks once said, like, at some point, your M car will try to kill you.
I've experienced that before.
Yeah, I have, dog. It was raining, dog. Yeah. And I had it in this MDM mode. My boy once says, like, at some point it will try to kill you. And when it was raining that day, someone was like, okay, you know what? Let's actually see. People always cry about like how slippery it is and stuff, and then just try to see what happens if you actually enable MDM and just try like let it slide. Yeah, there was no traction that time, bro.
At all.
There was nothing, bro. And the thing is, if you put it in MDM, there's still some assistance on the steering wheel, so it will predict like where you wanna like. If you're going like this, the steering wheel will restrict basically. So it'll guide you where, like, to counter it basically. So when you go DSC off, that's full traction off. Like you void that thing, like it's gone.
It's just you and the car.
Just you and the car, literally.
Ooh,
hear that?
That sounded.
Oh!
That sounded actually quite.
That's the character. You know when they say that the name performance exhaust gives the car character?
Who's that?
It's that. Because you can control the type of sound that you want to come out. Just
keep going.
See?
Yeah, let's control it. But I see it didn't even like lose like side to side.
It's not much unless like now, if I say Sports Plus, and I leave here, it'll give you a bit of drama, like a bit, and also it really depends on the surface because I've got quality tires. They grip, they really do grip. So it just literally depends on the surface. And if the surface is quality,
and tires you on.
No. What is this thing? It's contrary, though. It really. Doesn't lose next, bro. It really does, bro. And when people are like, thing is, I feel like it's people who either have shit tires, or you don't know how to drive the car, because there's no way this thing is literally gonna point unless you go DSC off, which is if you're like, and I was watching a video the one time. Homie was like, if you're not on track, there's absolutely no reason for you to go DSC off. While driving like this, casual like this, there's no need.
It's always there.
It's always there. It doesn't go. And it's very dependent. Thing is, you can get it just. Thing is, I get that extended burble by just holding on the accelerator for just a bit longer. As you're letting go, just hold on just a bit longer, and you'll get that M2 like.
That M2, the M2 feel. accelerator is so responsive. When you let go, like it literally like just like cuts the power.
Just cuts it.
Then when you get back on it, it's
which is like majority of, you know, when it's going sideways and shit.
okay.
Like if you just brake with the accelerator, it'll cut the thing. It'll literally cut it, bro. Unlike that, you have to like now upshift. Yeah, I think that's mainly an LSD chat, bro. As soon as you have an LSD, then really, that's when you have to like now when you cut it, upshift,
You just to make it like turn.
Yeah, with this one you just let go. Literally just let go and it'll cut it at the same time.
So you're saying with the fuel consumption of this, like it's
no, serious.
like it's
bad.
bad.
Like it's bad, bro. Like it's bad. And the thing is, it doesn't jump easy.
Because the thing is, I know with the 135, but that's on the channel.
Yeah.
Like he put like full tank and then also took like what 100, 150 k's and then like a half tank already.
Yeah, no, Charles, bro. Like from here to let's say Joburg, nah?
Yeah.
If I say full tank, you're quarter full basically. So it won't chow much, but it will chow.
And that's you driving normal.
That's me driving Comfort or Eco, same shit. There's no difference between Comfort and Eco. Absolutely no difference. For me, there's no difference.
It's the same thing.
Same thing. This thing, I could drive it on sport, nah? And like, no, just driving casually in sport. But drive the same in Eco, still charge the same.
So basically what you're saying, the Eco thing is very useless in this car.
No, serious. No. This car just needs you to be driving at like 80 or 100. Then it will save your petrol. But
I like how the revs also sit very low when you're in sport as well. It doesn't like hold too much.
Yeah.
But it's responsive. It drops the gear very quickly. Yeah.
But you see that thing I was saying about it doesn't end up changing the gear. So
yeah, it's like
step on the accelerator, then it will change. But if you're like holding it, it will hold it.
Hold it. Because it's expecting you to.
It's expecting you to carry on.
Carry on with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the only thing, bro. But yeah, there's not much to hate about the car, bro. But in all honesty, there's really not much.
Because I'm trying to find a fault.
It's very hard.
Now, because I'm in the driver's seat, I thought I'm like, my steering wheel is heavy. There's actually nothing like
there's
that.
There's nothing, bro. And another thing I love is that when you're driving, you don't really notice it, but the interior layout is literally pointing towards the driver, bro.
Oh, yeah.
When you're here, you see that like it's pointing that side. Yeah.
Now I understand why you're so cozy now. Why you don't drive your daily driver anymore.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense now. Effortlessly. Like the gaps you just open from the car that's behind you as well.
Same time.
So and those car comes
250 kilowatts.
250 kilowatts and 500.
Yeah, 500 Newton meters. So
I've been in cars that have around
same.
Doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. Like this just pulls. I think with this, for me, I feel like the power comes not when you put your foot down, but when it changes into the next gear.
To the next gear.
So like let's say into gear 2, the power's there.
Yeah, it'll keep.
Because some cars, especially when you're taking it to like the red line and stuff, it tends to fade the power. Like you don't feel the power anymore. But with this,
same time.
Like it doesn't give up. It just like
just
the power
keeps going, bro.
Just keeps going.
Just
There's no that not slacking.
Like the power is just always there. Like I get what you mean. It's just
like
always there. Always there. Even if you're doing like not two, whatever, keep.
See, every gear.
It's the ZF8, bro. That's the onlyest. The ZF8. Remember that the ZF8 is a torque converter, bro. So all that torque is literally always there for you. Like it's always there. Doesn't let go. Change gear, same shit. Turbos keep on spooling. The turbo keeps.
I actually like this gearbox over the
DCT.
The DCT. Literally.
Because
this is actually, I don't know why, but the ZF just has this thing. There's this thing too, because the TCT.
The first time I felt it was on the 340 though, and I think
And the 340 comes with how many? Same thing as
275.
275.
That's the X3 M40i as well.
Oh, okay.
275. Oh, are you right now, fam? Like, why isn't there something?
Yeah, those car lows, yeah. Like, wait, it's so responsive. The throttle is so responsive. You put your foot down, it's there. There's no that lag.
There's no lag,
you must first wait for it and then it kicks in.
I think it's from outside, man. What I always hear people saying is the dog. As soon as you step on the accelerator, it just does this young squat. Like it just goes.
So the car just like
just propels forward. It's like, okay, let's go, let's go. Home wrecker season, Asbong. Home wreck, Asbong.
Yeah, we need.
Yes, he knows his car, but doesn't know his car.
You find yourself hitting speeds you shouldn't be hitting so quickly, dude. And I actually thought the steering would be very heavy, like when you go into sport and stuff. But it's actually
at the beginning you'll
heavy.
feel like it's a bit tight, like bit, but then it loosens up for whatever reason. Just loosens up.